Up, everybody? Patrick Jones here. I hope you guys can hear me okay. Want to welcome you to the live workshop here. I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. So let's get one on here first, and then we're going to go ahead and get started here. And again, I want to make sure that everybody can hear me okay. Those that are on here with me. Okay. All right. Here. I hope you guys can hear me okay. So if you can hear me okay, live workshop here. If you can hear me okay, what I want you to do is go ahead and put inside here in the inbox. If you guys can hear me okay, actually, if you look on the right side, it says ask your questions here, and you're going to be able to hear me in that area. It says ask your questions here. So if you can just go in there now, guys, and just put in there, that you can hear me. I just want to make sure that that you guys are here with me live, and there's no technical issues of any sorts. So just want to make sure that that's all good here. Okay, we're going to get started here in just a second here, guys. We're just going to go ahead and get everybody on here live here with me. I am live as we speak. You guys can see me here. This is awesome. I'm very excited that you guys are all here. And we're going to rock and roll and get started here in just a second here. Just want to make sure everybody's on here. You're in the right place if you're on the workshop with myself, live workshop with myself. We're going to dive deep into the mistakes that you're making, that are causing you to block fat loss, block weight loss. We're going to go into that very shortly here. So you are in the right place. If this is where you're at, this is where you should be. Okay. Again, guys, if you I want to let you know this is going to be very interactive here, and we're going to spend about 45 minutes to an hour. And this is going to be very interactive. So I just want to make sure that that I want you to participate. So there's a section that says ask questions here, and I want to make sure that you ask all the questions that you have, and it's really, really, really important. So any questions you have for me, just go ahead and put into that section that says ask questions, ask your question here. And I'm looking right now and if there's any questions, and I want to make sure that I do answer them here. So again, there's a section that says ask your questions here. Simply just log into that section, and you'll be good to go, guys. Okay, actually you got to log into that Facebook here. You'll see that. I'll be able to catch your questions pretty quickly. All right, so we're going to get started here just a second here, guys. So bear with me here. I know there's a lot of people on today that got signed up. I know we had over 100 people signed up, so I'm really excited that you guys are all here again. And we're going to go dive pretty deep into those mistakes that you're making or possibly could be making that are blocking weight loss or stopping weight loss. We're going to go pretty deep into it. And, sometimes, it gets a little staticky. So, these live online workshops, they get a little staticky. So if you have any issues at all hearing me, or if there's always the delay, that's just part of how it is. So just bear with me on that if that happens here. Cool. So we're gonna get started here just in a second, guys. We'll get more people coming on here. I can see jumping on. The numbers keep coming up here. And which is awesome. Glad to see that you guys are all excited about this here, about these mistakes here, and how we're going to dive in and really just come up with some strategies to go against those mistakes and go against, how we can get on track again and stop being stuck, right? Because a lot of people are stuck in their weight loss, and they don't know, not losing any weight, and so we got to figure out, well, how do we lose weight? What do we need to do? What are the strategies? What are the techniques? What's the formula, right? Is there even a formula to lose weight specifically and get unstuck? And yet the answer is yes, there absolutely is a formula. There's a way that you can be in a place of being completely stuck, completely in a place of, not knowing what to do and not being motivated and whatnot, and getting out of that place. And that's what this workshop is all about, getting you out of that place if that's where you are. But real quick, I want you guys to do this. I want you guys to, go into the section that says ask a question. I want you to just post in there for me, the number one challenge that you have right now, that you're having right now in terms of losing weight and keeping it off, right? Like what's the biggest frustration that you're having right now? And I'm going to take a look at that here. So you guys just post that for me right now. What's the biggest frustration here? Let's see. We got Emily says her biggest frustration is she tries losing weight on her own, but she keeps going back and forth with the weight and having a hard time keeping it off. And if you guys can be more specific, that'd be great. Joanne says it's sticking to a diet. Okay, it's a very common thing. The thing I hear all the time is sticking to a diet. Okay, hold on a sec, guys. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. So sticking to a diet, that's a big one. What other frustrations do we have in terms of losing weight, keeping it off? What are the big frustrations? And just go ahead and post it in there. We have Rob on the line. Rob says that he struggles with knowing what to do. He doesn't know what to do, and that's okay. Rob will talk about that a little bit today as well. Not a problem at all. Let's see here. Again, guys, just post on the right side. Just want to make sure everyone get on here. I'm getting some emails, making sure everyone's okay. Hold on a sec, guys. Getting some challenges here. There's some people trying to get on here right now. So give me 1 sec, guys. We're getting some questions here. Trying to get people are asking, how do I get on? How do I get on? Okay. Just trying to make sure everybody gets on here.